Welcome to VARINDIA News Hour. APIs becoming fast-growing threat vectors. As the post-pandemic world leans heavily on digital interaction to maintain user connections, the volume of API traffic has grown rapidly. However, this growth has also brought on emerging security challenges. Organizations must regularly test application programming interfaces to identify vulnerabilities and address these vulnerabilities using security best practices. APIs may have vulnerabilities like broken authentication and authorization, lack of rate limiting, and code injection. With organizations often having hundreds or even thousands of APIs in use, the task of securing them all is highly complex. The challenge requires a strategic approach for security assessment that can be applied universally and efficiently across a diverse set of APIs. An API attack is abusive or manipulative usage or attempted usage of an API, commonly used to breach data or manipulate a commerce solution. The growth of APIs is more important than ever. It can consequently lead to malicious traffic growth. APIs today prove their value by driving new digital business revenue growth and transforming decades-old business models. Such APIs have also become a fast-growing threat vector and a nexus of what research group Forrester calls API insecurity. What the enterprise needs is to approach APIs from a zero-trust security paradigm. API breaches, including those at Capital One, Just Dial, T-Mobile and elsewhere, continue to underscore how perimeter-based approaches to securing web applications aren't scaling well for today's APIs. APIs start with zero-trust security. Given how pervasive APIs are today, organizations need an overarching API security strategy that scales to address compliance and security challenges while keeping business outcomes in balance. Zero Trust security can address those challenges and is needed to secure APIs throughout the software development lifecycle and into production. One example of this type of strategy is DART, which stands for Discover, Analyze, Remediate and Test. DART serves as both a lens to view security challenges as well as a litmus test to measure the effectiveness of security efforts and solutions. This solution addresses security across the API ecosystem from code to production and needs to be used for each API's unique individual requirements. The year 2022 will be the year of the API security arms race as security teams and hackers alike bring more sophisticated technologies to the playing field. Hackers are increasingly turning their attention towards APIs as an attack vector and will undoubtedly develop more advanced tools and methods for exploitation. Hackers have shown that they have and will continue to batter down the doors of companies through their insecure APIs. APIs are expanding exponentially across the technology landscape and creating a vast attack surface that enterprise security teams are struggling to understand and defend. Let's look into today's headlines in VARINDIA. Facebook to soon stop nearby friends and weather alerts feature. Facebook will stop offering two features to its users, Facebook Nearby Friends and Facebook Weather Alerts. From May 31, 2022, Nearby Friends and Weather Alerts will not be available on Facebook's application. Adding to it, the platform also says that information shared by users for these services will no longer be collected after May 31, 2022. The Meta-owned platform also says that it will delete any location history or background location information users have previously shared. Home Ministry permits security clearance to Jet Airways. The Union Home Ministry has granted security clearance to Jet Airways, which is planning to relaunch commercial flight operations in the next few months. Recently, the airline conducted its test flight to and from the Hyderabad airport in a step towards obtaining the air operator certificate. The test flight was conducted to prove to aviation regulator DGCA that the aircraft and its components are operating normally. PushpKumar Joshi takes over as HPCL's chairman and MD. PushpKumar Joshi took over as the new chairman and managing director of India's third largest oil refining and fuel marketing company, Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited. The Appointments Committee of the Cabinet, headed by the Prime Minister, confirmed his appointment. Joshi is also holding the additional charge of Director, Marketing of HPCL. Mumbai-based IT firm loses ₹7 lakh in cyber fraud. An electronics company in Andheri East has been allegedly cheated of ₹7 lakh in a cyber fraud using email spoofing. According to the complaint, the company received an email purportedly sent by the Gujarat-based company asking it to send pending dues of ₹7 lakh to a new account. The complainant made the payment, and when the company was informed that no payment had been received and they've never sent any emails to change the bank account, the complainant realized that he had been cheated and registered an FIR at the MIDC police station. Motorola to launch Moto H30 this week. World's thinnest 5G smartphone Motorola H30 will be available in India on May 12. According to the website, the H30's Indian model would include a POLED display. The H30 will include a triple back camera configuration, including a 50-megapixel main camera, a 50-megapixel ultra-wide-angle camera, and a 2-megapixel depth sensor camera. The gadget will include a 32-megapixel selfie camera on the front. The smartphone will be available for purchase in India through Flipkart, Reliance Digital, and other major retail outlets. Meanwhile, the H30 Pro is expected to cost Rs 49,999 for the 8GB RAM plus 128GB storage configuration. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to VARINDIA News Magazine. You can download the VARINDIA app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.